Hi guys, it's attorney Terri S. Herron, your divorce and family law attorney, and today I want to talk to those who need a divorce and you don't know where your spouse is. Or if you have a girlfriend and she's saying, I can't find my husband to get a divorce, or a boyfriend and he's saying that, hey, my wife keeps dodging service, then this video is really going to take your relationship to the next level, because I'm about to get rid of every excuse that they've given you, okay? All right, but seriously, this video is for those who are looking to get a divorce by publication, a divorce where you don't know where your spouse is and you have no clue of where they are, or your spouse is dodging service. So did you know that you can actually get a divorce and run a notice in the paper for 4 weeks, and they have 4 weeks to respond, and if they don't respond, we just proceed with getting you a final judgment and decree of divorce. How exciting is that, okay? So there's some things that need to be done before that happens. We do have to show due diligence. What does that mean? That means that we have to show the judge that we at least tried to find this person. If we try to find this person and showing due diligence, some of the things that I actually do is I'll try to serve the last known address, or I'll run a skip trace where we're looking for the address, or we have our client contact family, friends of the other person, or maybe even mutual friends to see if they have an address. You can do a Google search, you can do a Facebook search, you can just do a social media search. If you cannot find this person, or at least get them served, then you may be able to do a service by publication. Now, this is going to work the same way if you have a spouse that's dodging service. We still have to show due diligence. So how do we show that? Well, we attempt to have them served. That's going to be 1, 2, maybe even 3 times. But we're trying to convince the judge that we really don't know where this person is, or we really cannot get them served. Now, once a judge is willing to sign off on you actually running this in the paper, it's going to run for 4 weeks. So it's going to be 4 weeks consecutively, okay? And then after it runs for 4 weeks, your spouse will have 4 weeks to respond. So if your spouse does not see this running in the paper, and we're not talking about the AJC if you're in Atlanta, we're talking about the Fulton Daily Report, or if you're in DeKalb County, the Champion. We're talking about those newspapers that the court actually says you can run these notices in. And they run in the legal section. And I'm sure everybody has seen a notice by publication and you've just maybe never paid attention to it. But it runs in that paper under the legal section, okay? So, yeah, they can see it, or maybe they won't see it. I've only had maybe 2 out of all the cases that we've done in service by publication that have actually seen it and responded. Now, the reason we need to even do service by publication is to make sure that we can prove to the judge that, listen, we tried all that we can do to get this person served, and this was the last resort. Now, this may work for, and it works better, let me just say this, for someone who doesn't have property with their spouse, or if you don't have children with your spouse. Now, for those who have children with the spouse, it's going to work a little different. If you have children with your spouse, if those children are in your care, your custody, your control, living with you, then you can get sole custody of the children. But if these children are not in your care, not in your custody, not in your control, then a judge will not give you custody or even visitation of the children. Now, as far as property is concerned, when it comes to property, if there is property in the state of Georgia, then the judge can actually award you property. But if that property is outside of the state of Georgia, then you cannot be awarded that property. Listen, it's service by publication. The judge does not have jurisdiction over the other person. The judge is allowing you to do a divorce, get a divorce, do it by service by publication. But we're not going to go that far to where we start putting things on the person that wasn't even served, like, oh, you have to pay child support. Which reminds me, you do not get child support under a divorce by publication. Now, that's not to say that once you're divorced, if you find a person later on, yeah, you can ask for child support. You can file a modification, or you can file asking for child support. Same thing with visitation. If you don't have the children, then you can always ask for visitation or custody or whatever it is that you're asking for once you find a person and you're able to get them served. But it won't be under this divorce. It would be under a separate case. I hope you have found this video to be helpful. I don't want people staying with people that they hadn't seen in 10 years, 15 years. I've personally had friends that have had to deal with this and have had to do all kinds of things to jump through hoops and hurdles just to get a divorce. So this information is for you. It's for you to share. It's for you to give to your loved ones who you know that are still married and cannot get a divorce because they think they can't get a divorce because they can't find the person. They can get a divorce, okay? No excuses for your boyfriends or your girlfriends anymore. Please give us a call. Book an appointment with us. We're right here on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're everywhere social media is under Terri Herron Law. Or you can call us at 404-418-7777. Have a great day.